not you, it's the school, okay? All they used to do is recycle the same fucking white people. Crying, I was mad, I was heated, I was shaking. I just said the teacher just hit me. She just put her hands on me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
I just shot my shot at this little fine, wonderful, succulent, edible, chocolate.
Girl, I will wobble you, gobble you, take you up, bother you.
My name is Alanis, aka Alanis, or Alanis O, or whatever the hell you want to call me. Do not mind this mess, okay? Do not mind the mess. I am going to spontaneously film this video. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone. I've never done one of these. I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me. I'm gonna be just pulling stuff out of my behind because I would ask my Instagram followers or like my hometown friends to ask me questions. But listen, I'll be getting like close to 300 views on my stories. And I get about 20 replies at most. What are you doing? Listen, if you're from a small town and you're aware, they don't be supporting you until it's beneficial for them to support you, until you got a big following, until you're out there, you're up there. They don't be supporting you until you got a support system that's not them. Anyways, basically, I'm getting dressed up for no reason. I'm about to go to the grocery store to do a little bit of food shopping. Right now, I'm just using these Noxzema blemish pad thingies to clean my face a little bit. Anyways, like I was saying, if you're from a small town or like you know anything about a small town, it's a city full of like, I don't want to say haters because they could give a fuck, but that's the problem. They don't give a fuck. I'm from a town where they don't give a fuck about you until you make it, and that's really sad. It's a sad thing to say, and it's the truth. So when I do polls and whatnot, or like ask questions, only people that really answer me, or the only people that actually like,
I never got to the point. Only people who actually reply or are active with things that I post on my stories are my family and people who actually genuinely support me, and I can count the amount on my hands.
And it's just really sad because it's like if somebody posts that they have like a fitness page or they have like a photography page, I'm just putting on some sunscreen by the way, if they have like something that they're passionate about, they make a page, they ask you to go follow, I'm in there like swim well, following, liking. Sometimes I'll comment, sometimes I won't, but I will definitely have the Instagram algorithm work in your benefit. I will save their videos, sometimes repost their shit. That's just the type of person that I am. But anyways, I'm about to shave my mustache off. I have like a little peach fuzz. We not fucking with her, so we finna take her off. But anyways, yeah, it's just, it's not cool. And there's nothing that I can do about it, unfortunately.
Stop trying to play with my beauty blender, Angel.
I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild, just eyebrow brush. If you wanna know what I'm doing for my makeup, I'll link the card to my everyday makeup routine. That's basically what I'm doing, nothing special. All throughout high school, I was in musical theater. I love that school, don't get me wrong, but I felt very unappreciated by that school. They would sit here, child, they would sit here and hype my whole life up.
You finna get an ass whooping.
They'll sit here and hype my whole life up.
You're the best singer in the school. I've never heard a voice like you. You're so wonderful. You have God-given talents. I can hear you sing all day, every day. I see a big future for you.
This, that, and the third. Then when it came down to putting me in a position to where I can gain that success and gain that recognition and gain all of that experience, you know what I mean, to put myself out there, I'm placed as a fucking tree. Now if you went to my school and you're watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm grateful for that. Like, I'm definitely grateful for it, and it was so much fun.
If you were ever in theater or you're in theater now, you know that you're always told every character is important. And it is true. Every character is important, whether you're the tree, whether you're a background character, whether you're an add-on, whether you're there to make facial expressions. Every character is important. But that is not the point that I'm trying to get. And I don't want to come off as if I'm being, what's the word? Ungrateful. I don't want to come off as if I'm being ungrateful. I'm very grateful. I used to be so happy when my director would ask me to just stand in a spot during the scene. Like, oh my God, you thought I was important enough to stand right here. Yes, ma'am.
I don't regret anything, and I'm glad I was put in those predicaments because it led me to where I am now. But the point is, what made it more discouraging is that why are you telling me all of this about myself? Telling me you see potential in me? Everybody, not just the teachers, not just the director, not just my friends. Literally the fucking principal of the school was telling me this herself. She would literally come out of her office when there was like talent show or open mic and to just hear me sing. Teachers would literally come out of their rooms to just hear me sing.
Was that you singing? Oh my God, you're so good, you're so good, you're so...
But when it came down to it, I'm in the background, a background character. It just is very discouraging. It's not, I don't want to sound cocky or arrogant, but it's like, I understand if I'm bad at it, then bitch, don't hype me up. Like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. But I'm not, that's something that I'm bad at. You get me? Like, not to say that the people that actually did get the roles and stuff like that, not to say that they weren't talented, because everybody in that school was so disgustingly talented that it didn't make any sense. We were teenagers and everybody was so talented, but the only problem was they recycled the same talents instead of trying new things. And if we want to be honest, it was the same. You know, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, any of my friends from high school that are watching this. I'm not trying to sound mean or anything. It's not you, it's the school, okay? All they used to do was recycle the same fucking white people.
Ooh, I need to get that off my chest. But there used to be black people on that stage, don't get me wrong, okay? There used to be black people as leads, there used to be people of color as leads, but they did it based on the character. If the character sounded like they were black, yeah, and that's the problem. You already know how that go though.
I'm not the only one that thinks what I think, okay? Which is really sad. But case in point, I'm always the underdog and it's very discouraging. I have little to no support, and the people that do support me, and it's genuine support, and I love every single one of you guys. Honestly, we're here girl, we're here, or we're here girl, boy, whoever the fuck you are, but we're here. I recognize every single one of you, and you guys will definitely not be forgotten in the long run. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, moving forward, we still finna talk on my town because my town is like fake as fuck. I come from a town where you don't have to be cute. Let me get this eyebrow done and I'll come back. You definitely do not have to be cute to have some clout. You have to be well known in my town to get some clout. And the people who have clout in my town, oh my god, child. It's actually really sad. What you have to do is have a cousin that's well known. You could look like Angel's asshole and you up there. You up there.
I fucking hate it here.
Will I move back in the future when I'm older? Maybe, yeah. It's a good place to settle down in. It is a good... What are you doing? It's a good place to settle down and raise a family. It definitely is. But racist as fuck. Holy crap, is it racist? And they have teachers that be undercover racist. Do you know the teachers that be like, want to play devil's advocate all the time? I had that teacher 3 times in my whole life. 5th grade, junior year, and senior year of high school, I had that same damn teacher. Oh, a teacher almost fought me. A substitute teacher almost fought me. We gonna get into this, girl. Hold on. Listen, if you was in my class that day, if you was in third period theater in 2014, you know what I'm talking about. This lady, in 2014 of freshman year, there was this lovely lady. I don't even remember the lady's name. I don't even remember homegirl's name. So if y'all went to school with me, I was ignorant. I was a class clown. I was always laughing, always talking. I have a loud ass laugh, okay? If you guys haven't realized by now, I'm very loud. Like, I'm sorry. That's how I express myself. That's just me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the hell? Anyways, back to the story. This lady, okay, so we were in that class, right? It was a substitute. So I was laughing and she told me to be quiet, right? I was trying to be respectful, but like, listen. You know when something's just really funny and you're not supposed to laugh and you just can't help it? You be laughing. Like, I kept laughing after she told us to stop. She told me, she was like, first of all, this lady was tall as fuck, big, with cornrows in her head. You already know, she just came out of prison. She was like, you stay after class. And I was like, girl, I was already used to staying after class. I was like, okay, whatever, girl. It ain't nothing new, it's nothing special. So I wasn't like, you know, stressing it. End of class, 5 minutes before the bell rang, she was like, everybody bring your papers up to the front. Mind you, everybody. So I got up, she was like, not you. I was like, I don't even remember what I said. All I know is in my fucking head, I was like, girl, I know the fuck you did not. I'm not going anywhere. Like, I don't know if she thought I was gonna run, but I went up and I put my paper anyways. I went to go put my paper. She said, stop. She put her arm in front of me. I said, can you please move your arm? I'm just trying to put my paper down. I'm gonna go sit down and I will stay after class. Girl, like, it was not that deep. I was going to stay after class, but she had put her hand in front of me. So I went to go put my paper again. This is where it gets juicy. I went to go slide the paper on the desk again, and she literally sticks her arm in front of me and pushes me back. I'm talking about I flew on the chairs. The whole class stopped. When I tell you, it took Jesus himself. Jesus spoke through one of his children that day. And the girl looked at me. She shook her head and like basically telling me like, don't do it. Girl, cause I blacked out. I was going to get up and punch this fucking bitch in her face. I looked over at the girl. I was in shock myself. I thought this bitch should have just touched me. I'm like, you know what? I stormed out of the room. She had me fucked up. She knew she fucked up. She knew she fucked up. I don't even know. I didn't hear nothing around me. All I saw was a clear path to the office. People were looking at me, wondering what was wrong because the bell had just rang too. Everybody was in the hallway. I was focused on going right to the principal. Girl, because one thing about me, I have anxiety and I can't talk when I'm mad. I just start crying and crying. I was mad. I was heated. I was shaking. I just said the teacher just hit me. She just put her hands on me. And they rushed me to the back. They told me to write this and that and the third. So I was writing it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyelashes right now. I was writing the little statement down or whatever. And I was there for a hot minute. All of a sudden, I see all of my classmates. Because you know, electives have a lot more kids than a regular classroom, like a regular math or regular English class. So girl, I'm telling you about half of the damn school walking through the office, right? And they were, are you okay? Oh my God, I can't believe she touched you. Like, they're making the whole class come in here and say something like, are you okay? Girl, I'm on your side. Like, I'm on your side. She shouldn't have touched you. I don't know why she did that. Like, everybody was just on my side. Nobody was on that shit, because she was wrong for that. Like, I literally was just gonna put my paper on the freaking desk. Like, she was real deal wrong for that shit. Okay, I'm like, girl, I'm fine. She ain't hurt me. But if she did hurt me enough, I wouldn't have been in the office. I probably would have gotten expelled. The principal was like, you did the right thing. When I sit there, the first thing the principal asked me was, did you touch her back? I was like, no, I didn't. I came here. You made a smart decision coming here first, because if you did touch her, it would have gone a different way. Like, this wouldn't have gone how you would want it to go. First of all, I'm stupid, but I ain't that stupid. You ain't not finna touch me and I'm gonna get in trouble. Yeah, no. Yeah, basically the lady let me go home for the day. They called my parents. My dad was like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Honestly, I was fine. I didn't have to go home, but the lady was like, just go. I was like, all right, you telling me to go. You know, I'm never gonna pass up on not being in school. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I was a perfect golden child in school. But in high school, I was not the same person I was in middle school. In middle school, I was a bitch to teachers, but not for no reason. I would catch attitudes with teachers who would catch attitudes with other kids, and they could talk to the class or they could talk to me however they wanted to. I just don't play those type of games. Like, I'm not the person to sit here and let you talk to me any type of way just because you think you grown. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know who you think you are, but don't talk to me like that. 3 years old, 30 years old, 300 years old. Not the one. Not the one. Never been the one, even to this day. But I will say that I have grown a lot. I try to limit my attitude. I don't like having an attitude. I don't like being in that state of mind anymore. So when somebody makes me mad, I'll just walk away. Ooh, these lashes are cute. Ow, I just pinched the fuck out of my eye. Oh my God, I just pinched. Something about this lash doesn't, like, it's not sitting right with me. Like I was saying, high school me and middle school me were two different people. Middle school me, girl, I don't like her. I was a bitch for no reason. I was just taking out all of my childhood trauma on everybody, and that wasn't okay. And now that I'm older, and now that I've done, like, you know, my shadow work, and I've done things to heal myself from my past, and I had a lot of healing to do, girl. A lot. I was mad at the world. I really was. And this continued. I would have periods where I would try to change, and then I'd go right back on my bullshit. All in all, like, I'm not a bad person. I was never a bad person. I honestly would get in trouble for defending people. I would get in trouble for defending myself. I would get in trouble for things like that. And I have another story about 7th grade year where a teacher tried the fuck out of me, and she had called the principal, the sheriff, and the assistant principal on me because she had me fucked up. But that's a different story for another day. Okay, I feel like that looks better. I don't know. Every time I get lashes, always one looks different than the other. I'm basically almost done. I'm just gonna add some bronzer. I hope this was entertaining. I'm sorry for cursing so much. That's how I express myself in my stories. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. So I'll see you guys once I decide an outfit, girl, because ciao. All right, guys, I'm all ready. Yes, ma'am. It is kind of chilly outside, so this is the only thing that kind of matched the vibes that I was going for. All right, guys, so that concludes my get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I kind of enjoyed it. I feel like I was on FaceTime with y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it'll definitely help my channel grow. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I don't just know.